So we are asking, why do human beings living in this chaos, misery, why is it they don't change? Some of you have listened to this speaker, unfortunately, for 50 years. Why in the name of heaven haven't you changed? Radically, not superficially, just dropping one church or this or that. That's all trivial stuff. So one demands, why? We said it's not the lack of energy. You've got plenty of energy to come here, sit in this hot tent, travel all round and come and listen. You've got plenty of energy. Is it the lack of will? Will implies... No, let's begin slowly. What is will? I will do this. I won't do that. I must and must not. What is this will which plays such tremendous part in our life? Please go into it with me. Not accepting what the speaker is saying. Find out for yourself in heaven's name what will is. Because that plays such an extraordinary part in our life. I must give up smoking. I must not do this. And so on. What is that will? It's a movement, isn't it? Obviously. A movement in a direction. In a particular direction. Either the negative direction or the positive direction. But it's a direction. Please listen carefully. When there is a direction, there is time involved. I am here and I must be there. I am angry, I must get rid of anger. There. So will is a movement in time. Right? Please. And what is that? The essence of that will. What brings about or what generates that will? You understand my question? As long as you have a directive, an end, you must have a will. So what is the nature and the structure of will? When you say, I will do that, what is that? And when you say, I will not do that, or mustn't do that, the movement, what is that takes place? Is it opposing desires? The desire that says, I will, and the desire says, I will not. So desire strengthened, concentrated, is will. Right? Opposing. Or completely unified. Follow? So, what is desire? Please listen, you understand? We are used to being conditioned to exercise will. You smoke, begin to smoke gradually, it comes into habit, and you find it is necessary to have that habit, and you say, I must fight it. I must get rid of it. For various biological or emotional or psychological reasons. So will is the essence of desire. And what is desire? We are examining this because we are trying to find out why human beings don't change after millennia. You understand? Why live in this miserable way? We said we've got plenty of energy. And now we are asking, is it the lack of will? And we are examining the nature of will, the structure of it, how it is formed, how it comes into being. So, we said desire is the essence of will. So what is desire? Please examine through my words, speaker's words, the issue in yourself. Desire is sensation plus thought plus the image which thought creates. You understand? Sensation, seeing something and seeing, then the thought taking over this observation, then thought creating the image. This sensation plus thought plus the image. Right? That is desire. From that, all our activity of will takes place. So the question is, as long as there is a will, there is a directive, and therefore movement towards that direction, positive or negative. And that is the pattern which we are used to. Having sensations, thought, and thought plus sensation creating the image. The image that I must be that. The image that I must not be that. You follow? All that is will. And that we have exercised that will endlessly. The socialists, the communists, the religious people, the non-religious people, this movement is all the time going on. That's our conditioning. Which is, in the psychological field, this movement of desire plus thought and image is constant. And as long as that mechanistic process goes on, there cannot be change. There cannot be psychological deep revolution. So, how can this movement come to an end? You understand my question? I wonder if you understand all this. Is this becoming a bit difficult?